Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam and in humanity, we have now reached the stage in the West where you've got two choices. You either believe that it is okay to take somebody's land and subjugate them forever, and they're supposed to shut their mouths, and if they make a fuss, you are more than entitled to kill them and their children and completely destroy them, or you believe that it's wrong. There's no third option. We are now at a stage where everything is out in the open. We can see what's going on. We can see that even the media are unable to twist the truth.
Do you condemn what Hamas did?
Do you support Hamas?
As they have done in the previous ages. It is, of course, jarring when you see people like Piers Morgan, and I give Piers Morgan just as an example, on all the various ways that he tries to entrap his guests to make his position seem okay.
Will you now take the opportunity to condemn what Hamas did on October the 7th? I only ask you one more time. I think that the Israeli people are entitled to defend themselves against what. Do you unreservedly condemn the slaughter of 260 innocent? Do you? Well, I've got two questions. They're very straightforward. Do you believe that 1,500 people were slaughtered, including 260 people at a music festival? You're a musician. And secondly, do you condemn the people who did it? They're not difficult questions. Is Israel not allowed to defend itself from the worst terror attack we've seen since 9/11?
He has even gone to the extent of justifying genocide.
In relation to this, if you have a populace that is hiding 35,000 terrorists, or they are deliberately hiding themselves amongst the civilian population, there is simply no other way to get Hamas out and to kill the terrorists than the way they are prosecuting this war. So they would say that it's not genocide, because if it was genocide, they would just drop a nuclear bomb on Gaza and kill everyone.
Well, you want to be very careful here, because you're coming close to making the argument that because it's so difficult to get Hamas, Israel would be justified in leveling Gaza and killing virtually the entire population.
He's even gone to the extent of using Stasi tactics, the tactic of trying to get people put in prison for their views by entrapping them, by trying to get them to say certain things that might get them arrested.
What happened October the 7th was a terror attack. Do you think any of this is compatible with you being a doctor in the National Health Service?
You don't.
Let's be realistic about things, and let's be factual about things. Hamas is a prescribed terrorist organization, prescribed by 41 states. So the other 153 states in the UN do not consider Hamas to be terrorists. But Piers Morgan uses the fact that Hamas are prescribed to actually try and silence anybody who argues with him. And all of the media try to do that.
Let me ask you again. It's a simple question. Some people can answer it straight away, including pro-Palestinians people I've had on my program. Many are very quick to say absolutely. Do you believe Hamas are a terror organization?
The 1982 resolution.
So you do support what happened on October the 7th? You support what happened on October the 7th?
This is dangerous. This is very dangerous, because not only the issue of Palestine, this will become a trend. And once people start to taste that kind of thing, where people are trying to shop people to the thought police, that's the end of democracy. We all know that democracy doesn't exist in reality. However, there is a semblance of democracy. But even more importantly, in England and in Britain, there is a sense of fair play. But what's happening now is this servitude to Israel is even changing the characteristics of the British people. And I fear that even the sense of fair play is going to go away. And nobody will benefit from that apart from the 1% who are making all the money. And thank you.